Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled at the foot of a great mountain, there lived a kind-hearted monk named Ananda. He was known far and wide for his wisdom, compassion, and unwavering commitment to the teachings of Buddhism. People from neighboring villages often sought his advice on how to deal with challenging situations and difficult people. One day, a troubled young man named Hiroshi arrived at the temple where Ananda resided. His heart was heavy with sorrow, and he poured out his woes to the monk. "I am burdened by the presence of bad people in my life," he said tearfully. "They mock me, spread lies about me, and make my days unbearable. I don't know how to cope with their negativity." Ananda listened attentively, his serene eyes filled with understanding. "Hiroshi," he began gently, "I understand your pain, but let us remember one of the Buddha's teachings. Hatred does not cease through hatred. Hatred ceases through love. When confronted with difficult people, we must approach them with compassion rather than anger." Hiroshi asked, "But how can I show kindness to those who hurt me?" His frustration evident. Ananda explained, "Patience and compassion are like the lotus flower that blooms in the muddiest waters. Just as the lotus emerges unblemished despite its surroundings, we too can cultivate a pure heart amidst negativity. When someone behaves badly, it reflects their inner turmoil and suffering. By responding with love, we can help ease their pain and encourage positive change." Curious to learn more, Hiroshi decided to stay with Ananda in the temple and follow his teachings. Each day, he observed how the monk interacted with others, always greeting even the most challenging individuals with a gentle smile and kind words. One afternoon, while they were walking through the village, they encountered a grumpy old man named Keshav. He was notorious for his rude behavior and harsh words, which had earned him the title of the village grouch. As Keshav approached, Ananda stopped and greeted him warmly. "Greetings, Keshav. How are you today?" The old man scowled, surprised by Ananda's kindness. "Why do you bother being nice to me, monk? I've been nothing but nasty to you and everyone else." Ananda smiled. "Keshav, your pain is evident in your actions. Instead of responding with anger, I choose to offer you compassion. It is through kindness that we can heal our hearts and find peace." Keshav's hardened expression softened as he listened to Ananda's words. Over time, he started to open up to the monk and share his life struggles. Ananda, with genuine empathy, offered a listening ear and words of encouragement. As days turned into weeks, Keshav's demeanor began to change. The anger that once fueled his actions seemed to wane, replaced by a newfound sense of understanding and gratitude. He became more considerate and helpful to others in the village. Hiroshi observed this transformation with amazement and approached Ananda. "How did you manage to change Keshav's heart with your kindness?" he asked. Ananda replied, "It is not solely my doing, Hiroshi. It is the power of compassion and non-violence that allowed him to soften his heart and find inner peace. When we meet hostility with hostility, it only deepens the cycle of suffering. But by responding with love and understanding, we plant seeds of goodness that can blossom even in the hardest of hearts." Inspired by Ananda's teachings and Keshav's transformation, Hiroshi resolved to practice compassion in his own life. He realized that dealing with bad people did not mean seeking revenge or avoiding them altogether, but rather engaging with them in a way that could lead to positive change. From that day on, Hiroshi and Ananda continued to spread the message of kindness and non-violence throughout the village and beyond. Their actions and teachings touched many hearts, and more people embraced the path of compassion, understanding that it had the power to heal even the most broken souls. And so, the village at the foot of the mountain became a beacon of love compassion, and peace. The story of Ananda and Hiroshi's transformative journey became legendary, an enduring testament to the wisdom of Buddhism and the transformative power of dealing with bad people with kindness and compassion.